the first bit of that scene of like, yeah, this is the number you gave me. I hope it's not fake. I've never explicitly said that, but I have, like, when I was doing like the OkCupid and Tinder dating stuff, we would message on the apps, and then, you know, occasionally we might exchange numbers later on. And there was one instance where we went out on a date, and, you know, like, I was contacting, so like, hey, is there going to be like a second date? No response. And I was like, wah, wah. And I was like, well, that sucks. But then, like, I don't know, I guess frustration ultimately led me to like, hey, so what's going on? Like, I mean, it was really bad. It was really bad.
Lord.
I'm not saying it was
hope you didn't
okay.
call him up and started singing Alanis Morissette.
No. I never called anyone. It was all text. But I was just like, because my mindset is like, hey, I've no problem never talking to you again. But like,
I need closure.
No. It's not even closure. It's like just clarification. Like, hey, so did I say or do something wrong?
Can you please give me feedback?
Yeah, exactly. No. That's not funny. It's not funny because it's like, yes, you want that because that's how you're going to grow and be better down the line. Like, that makes sense to me. That's not silly.
What could I have done better on our date?
Exactly. Like, no, if I said or did something wrong, like, hey, let me know so I know not to do it with the next person. How's that funny? That's a logical question to ask somebody. Don't you ask that with a partner? You say, hey, did I do something wrong? And they say, yeah, you did this. Don't do this again.
Yeah, but if you go on a date and they don't respond, you ask them for a second date and means they're honest, you're going to say, could you please give me feedback on what I can do better on future dates?
Why would it be easier for a stranger to tell you that? Like, hey, yeah, you'll never see me again, so here's what you can and cannot do.
I'm sorry. If
that's,
you
went you
mentioned and they texted you for what can I do better, you would...
Yes. Like, if you did something that was like, yeah, there's a reason I'm not contacting you, I'd be like, yeah, well, you know... You said this. You maybe did this. Like, it's just
the acceptable response
is not criticism. It's just feedback.
No, the feedback is that
obviously in a perfect
it just
world
didn't
is
connect.
what I'm hoping for, but
But also,
just say that. But also, just say that.
Whatever you even quote unquote. I mean, usually it's probably something like I just didn't feel like we had a connection. That's
just
all.
Say that. Why can't you just say that?
I feel like them not responding is clearly the answer.
It's not but that's not a satisfying answer.
Who cares? Why do you need to know?
It matters because it's just like, but
if it's a totally subjective thing, then it doesn't matter.
Because when you have those people that like ignore and don't give answers, I think that is also what can contribute to those people that really go crazy and start like just assuming like all women are like the bagel guy. He's like all women.
So people who don't get feedback on dates, are responsible for turning people into incels.
I'm not saying a generalization,
I know,
but I'm saying
hyperbolic.
I'm saying that can potentially lead to people then.
But that's the problem with the person who becomes radicalized, not the person who's not giving feedback on a date.
But if you're dealing with someone who's maybe not that mentally sound and become radicalized that easy, rather than blowing them off and never saying another word to them, at least being honest with feedback as much as it may or may not hurt that person is going to be more beneficial to that person down the line than complete ignorant or like ignoring and never saying anything.
Okay, well that sounds insane to me, but that's your opinion, so good for you.
And as we just learned, opinions are concrete and they're the best. No, in my head I know what I'm saying. It makes sense. But anyway,
I think I know what you're saying too. It just doesn't sound like necessarily even healthy human interaction.
I think it absolutely is healthy.
Okay, well, what if someone is very honest and that makes you feel even worse?
Okay, then all it was words, and it's like you just like, okay, like that's tough to hear, but now that I know that, I know not to do it for the future. It hurts. Of course.
Don't be ugly.
But is it going to be any more hurtful than them never contacting you again for no reason? Probably not. I say they're probably on the same level.
Depending on what they say. I don't know. I don't
think anyone would be that mean, though.
I think in that case, you already know they're not interested, so there's no point in
just let me know, like, what was it?